You know someone less capable than you, who earns more than you. You have watched it happen. You told yourself it was luck, connections, or timing. It was none of those things. It was a different operating system, and yours is the one keeping you poor. Nikola Tesla was one of the most formidable scientific minds of the era. He pioneered the AC system that shaped modern electrification. He died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker hotel. No money, no property, in debt. J.P. Morgan was not smarter than Tesla, not even close. Morgan could not have built what Tesla built. But Morgan died the most powerful financier in American history. He controlled railroads, steel, and banking across a continent. Tesla powered the world. Morgan owned the system around it. That is not a coincidence. That is how the game was built. From your first day in school, you were measured by one metric: being right. The correct answer, the highest grade, the sharpest argument. You were rewarded every time you were right and punished every time you were wrong. That system did not prepare you for wealth. It prepared you for employment. Being right and being rich require completely different operating systems. School optimized you for one. The market rewards the other. Tesla was right about almost everything. Morgan was right about one thing only: ownership beats invention. Tesla spent years perfecting AC before he let the world see it. He needed it complete, flawless, undeniable. Morgan did the opposite. He moved first, funded Edison, bought leverage, and let the market decide later. Tesla had the better machine. Morgan had the earlier position. First beats better, almost every time. You are doing this right now. There is something unfinished because you think one more revision will make it safe. It will not. The waiting trap is not patience. It is motion that never leaves the room. Morgan did not wait to understand electricity before investing in it. He bet on the direction, not the mechanism. Intelligent people study the mechanism until the window closes. The waiting trap is not stupidity. It is intelligence aimed at the wrong target. Tesla needed endorsement from the scientific establishment, recognition from institutions, legitimacy from the names that already had power. He believed the right people would eventually validate correct work. They did, 40 years after he died broke. You are running the same loop. You want the degree before you start, the experience before you apply, the credentials before you charge. The permission loop is the belief that the system which underpaid you will reward you later if you collect enough of its tokens. It will not. Morgan never asked for permission. He asked one question: who controls the decision? Then he positioned himself next to that person. Not above, not below, next to. Permission is a tax. The intelligent pay it because they were trained to. The wealthy collect it from others. Tesla had the physics. He had the prototype. He also saw 17 ways it could fail and spent years refining the model instead of deploying it. Morgan deployed first with simpler technology and captured the market. That is the overthinking tax, being right after the window closes. Your intelligence is producing the same result. You see the risks others miss. You identify the complications they ignore. You build more complete models. Then less thorough people move into the space you mapped. The overthinking tax is the cost of being right too late. The most profitable decisions in history were structurally simple. Morgan did not need to understand alternating current. He needed to understand who controlled the wires. That was enough. Wealth removes variables until only leverage remains. In 1904, Morgan offered Tesla funding, infrastructure, and scale in exchange for control of the patents. Tesla refused. He was right about the power imbalance. He was wrong about what refusal cost. Morgan moved on. Tesla never recovered. You have walked away from deals that felt wrong, partnerships that required compromise, opportunities attached to people you did not respect. You called it integrity. Some of it was. Some of it was the refusal cost, the price of refusing to operate inside a system that rewards position, not purity. This is not corruption. It is position. Morgan was transactional and exact about it. Tesla treated the deal as beneath him. That moral clarity was expensive. It cost him leverage, time, and control. Tesla's social world was scientists, inventors, and thinkers. He spent his energy impressing people who understood his work. Morgan's social world was decision-makers, financiers, and politicians. He spent his energy among the people who controlled what happened next. Same era, completely different rooms. You are in the wrong room. You are spending your intelligence impressing people who think like you. Your peers, your field, your circle. They can validate you. They cannot deploy you. The wrong room is comfortable, and comfort is where leverage dies. 5 programs: the waiting trap, the permission loop, the overthinking tax, the refusal cost, the wrong room. None require bad intent. All survive because you participate in them. You are not trapped. You are still using the wrong operating system. These are not personality flaws. They are the direct output of an education system that needed you to be a precise, reliable, credentialed employee. That system worked. You became exactly what it designed. The problem is you are trying to build wealth with tools that were built to produce payroll. Tesla died on January 7th, 1943, room 3327. The maid found him 2 days later. His estate was nearly empty. The patents that helped power the 20th century had been signed away years before. The room stayed silent. The market moved on. The system is not your enemy. It is indifferent. It moves resources toward those who design their position and away from those who inherit it. Tesla was not destroyed by talent. He was destroyed by structure. Most people will recognize this and stay unchanged. They will keep polishing what they should have launched, keep collecting credentials they never use, and keep impressing the room that cannot alter their outcome. Recognition is not the break. A decision is. This is blind spot, not inspiration, not motivation. Precise tools for people who are done being the most capable person in the wrong position. Subscribe if you are ready to stop powering a game you were never taught to own. If not, the 5 programs resume the moment this screen goes black.